Okay, so today I'm going to demonstrate one of the art projects we usually have on our art shelves. It is painting with a sponge, and you can see I've made a kind of a paintbrush here with just a small bit of sponge and a clothespin. Now this work isn't particularly Montessori. You could probably see a similar work in just about any other preschool or daycare. What will make this work a more of a Montessori activity is that we're going to be really interested in the process. We're going to be interested in how to get it out, how to set it up, how to do it, and then how to put it away. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to demonstrate how I would do it with a child, and then I'll have a chat just at the end, and I will let you all know how we can kind of make this more of a Montessori process. So first of all, with my younger children, I like to start them off with a plate. It's nice and contained, doesn't make as much mess. It's just a great place for a younger child to start. Probably about 18 months to 2 would be about what I would want to do with these guys. And I will actually put the paint on their plate. The first time they do the work, I'll start with one color. And they can use that. They can start to spread it around. They can make the shapes, the patterns, whatever they'd like to do. And then when they're a little bit more experienced with this work, when they've done it a few times, I'll go ahead and add the other color. And then they can start to spread that around, and they can start to see what happens when they mix two colors together. So that's sponge painting with a plate. And when the child is a little older, probably about 2, 2.5, closer to 3, we can start using them on a piece of paper. And we can start putting their paint into containers like this. Now again, if they're a little younger, or if this is the first time that they've maybe done this work, we'll just start with one color. And so I'll show them one time, and you can start to paint. And I can show them the patterns, or I can show them how to make lines back and forth. I might observe, oh, I see white spots. Maybe try to fill your white spots, and they can try to fill some, or I'll say, one more, oh, I need paint. One dip, one. Start that again. Then when they've done the work a few times and they start to become proficient with one color, I'll go ahead and add the other color. So one dip, one. And then they can start to watch and see how the colors mix together, and that's really fun. Okay, and then when the work is over, you can show them a place where they can have it dry or anything like that. So in order to make this more of a process and to make this more of a Montessori geared activity, what you'll want to do is the first time after you've presented this work, you'll want to show your child where they can get a piece of paper, where they can get their sponge and their clothespin so that they can make their paintbrush. And then you need to teach them that they need to ask for paint. So you can say, oh, you can show them this is where the bowls are, and they need to get out a bowl and they can ask for paint. They can get out a piece of paper, which might be their way of communicating with you that they want to do this work. So that's how they'll start. And then when they do the work, then they can help you clean up. They might take their sponge to the sink and wash it out with you. And they might have a special area where it's designated to put the work when it's done. Any of those things, anything like that's oriented with a process, something that begins the work and then ends the work in a really specific way, and then being consistent with that work over time will make this more of a Montessori project. So yeah, that's a really fun thing for them to do. It does not have to be sponges. This can be, it can be Q-tips, it can be cotton balls, it can be just about any other material they would like. I just like to use sponges and clothespins because they're really easy to clean up. But all right, that's all I have for today. I hope you're all well and happy in your homes, and I will see you again next time. Thanks.